YouTube, welcome back to today's video. We're going to be going down an intercontinental path as Chyna. We'll see what fun we have. You know, sometimes I don't think Chyna has the best endurance in this game, but we're going to give it a try. What are your plans for the future? Who is the current Intercontinental Champion? Well, everybody knows that Edge is holding the title right now. Hey Edge, you better start polishing that belt of yours since it's gonna be mine soon. And we gotta beat Val Venus. All right. I do not have any idea how this is gonna go. But at least she has a real moveset. Like, so many of the other females in this game don't have a real moveset. And we're countered, of course. DDT. Well, like I said, most of them didn't. Some of the women's paths I've had to do, like, I just feel like there's not a real moveset there. It's a tough question, right? Like, there's only one person who got a Signature Series belt, though, as a Intercontinental Champion. Like Edge's Signature Series, you know, celebrating Edge. Wow, that was a jumping disaster. Stop running around. Come on. But probably, I don't know. See, like, I have to go, like, Jericho's up there in the list for me. I don't remember Bret Hart IC runs, right? But to me, the matches I remember with the IC title more is the Shawn and Razor matches, right? Like the ladder match. Shawn kind of is probably more at the top of top Intercontinental titles champions for me, just because I remember more, like if I think back, right, I remember more Shawn Michaels Intercontinental title matches than I do other people's. Like I have memories of others. Hey, it's Lita. Chyna, come out. You're after the IC championship? So am I. And if you can't beat me, then there's no way for you to become the IC champion. Challenge me. Yeah, replay's off. That was a weird ass entrance. That was a weird smile. You're right. If I can't beat you, then I should give up on the IC championship. Okay, if you want to be the first, I won't need much time. I only need 3 minutes to beat you. Replay just gets in the way. All right, we want to lose this match, so we're going to lose to Lita. I think I've turned off replay. Yeah, replay off moves is off. I was trying to figure out why Lita was in this, but I remember it's because we're playing as Chyna, and typically, at this point, this is where you fight Chyna. Like, there's still replay after the match. I can't turn that off. But match replay, like, gets in my way. Let's see, we can watch the replay. Here it is. Swing, disqualification. I skip through replay though often because I try not to like let theme music play very much, just because that's what gets dinged on YouTube, right? I mean, like the theme music is what gets dinged. So the more I let it play, the better the chance is YouTube's gonna ding something. It like I find replay like messes up my groove. I want to like get back in it, and it's like, oh, I'm clicking buttons and I'm watching a replay. So I don't know. Can't beat a female? You're going after the IC title? You better start wising up. Then I guess we have to come up with a new name for you. How about Heavyweight Wimp? Oh, very familiar. Chyna Crash hardcore match. Only requirement is to win. Alright. I know, he's 400 pounds. I don't know if I can take him on or not. I guess it is a hardcore match though. So, the classic strategy of getting the steel steps. Probably if you looked at my all-time weapon usage, steel steps is probably far out in front of most weapon used. You just had to count it. But it's just because it's such an easy weapon to like use. It operates like the steel chair, so like steel chair, the fence post gate thing, steel steps. Those are the ones I like to use. I don't like to use the title belt or the. That was a. My God, he just no-sold that completely. That was rude. See, I don't ever remember playing with cheese very much because you have to unlock it, and I don't know. At a certain point, I stopped unlocking things in the game just because, you know, I knew it was going to get erased, right? So at some point I stopped spending money on those things just because I don't think I ever had a Game Shark for the Nintendo 64. I had Game Shark for other things, but I don't think I had one for the 64. All right. Crash. Well, I need to do another light heavyweight title run. I've not played with Ho. Like, I really want to unlock Ho, but we're still only, what, a fifth of the way there, a fourth of the way there, something like that. I mean, 120 some odd $1,000. Maybe closer to 150 now. I don't know. So like I have to really still work at getting Ho. I'm gonna do another light heavyweight title run soon. The problem with the light heavyweight title is like there's only so many. They did not put the effort into the light heavyweight title that they did with other ones. So there's a total of like 6 paths that you need to do to unlock 100. Pin the damn man. There's 6 paths that you need to do to get 100%. We've done 4. We've done 2 with Malenko, 2 with Edge. I don't remember. We've done 4. We've done 4 of them. I have 2 left. I plan on using Taka Michinoku, because I haven't used Taka yet. And what I haven't figured out is if I want to do Essa Rios or not. Next opponent will be Viscera. Great. I love that we have to take on Viscera. Because what I don't remember, did Scotty actually ever win the light heavyweight championship? See, I feel like he didn't. But I also know we did a pretty heavy Too Cool tag team path that we used mostly Scotty for, because we broke up with Brian Christopher. Okay, see, so I mean, like, Scotty could be on the table, but the problem is, you know, this is one of those, like, this is a dumb problem to have, right? The light heavyweight championship paths take 30-ish minutes to do 5 chapters, because that's all it is. The path is like 5 chapters deep. So I try to do 2, but I also try to keep 1 wrestler to a video, but I don't really want to do a 30-minute video. So I might do Taka for both. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. I have enough other paths that I've been, like, putting it off. I've thought about Jeff Hardy too, because but I need to go back and look. I don't remember if I used primarily Matt or Jeff in my Hardy's tag team run. I want to say I mostly used Matt, I think, but I can't remember. Let's see. What special does Viscera have? This is probably crazy looking.
1, 2, 3, pinfall.
Because, like, the whole goal, right, is to use wrestlers that have actually won the title, which is a limit I've just set on myself for, I don't know, no good reason other than it was a limit. And I'm trying not to use wrestlers twice outside of tag teams. Like, tag teams, I can use a wrestler more than once in a tag team and a single. So, like, I've used Christian to do a light heavyweight, I've used Edge to do it Intercontinental, and I plan on doing ENC for the tag titles. I forgot I'm supposed to be reading this. You know him all as Rikishi. Chyna, get out here right now. We're gonna have to fight Rikishi. I've done this part of the path so many times I forget to read it. Hey, Hardcore, I'm getting real tired of using these peons. You're slowing me down. Why do I have to fight who you selected? Why do you have to arrange everything? Rikishi feels the same way. You don't feel that way, do you, Rikishi? Yeah, I'll fight anyway. But I will fight who I want when I want. And now we get to do a handicap match against Hardcore. Right, Taka for light heavyweight champion makes the most sense. And so I think I'll probably do the last video I'll do potentially for the light heavyweight will be Taka. Because Taka, greatest light heavyweight champion before it turned into the cruiserweight. Best wrestling game ever is hard, right? I think this is the best wrestling game released solely for the Nintendo 64 in the year 2000. Xbox, we did a European. But see, I don't remember Xbox, like, light heavyweight run. I remember Taka's. Taka, like, held the title, what, for 100 and some odd 80 days or something? I mean, it's not like it's not a great belt. doesn't have a great belt history. Honestly, if you want my true opinion, the greatest light heavyweight champion in the world is known as Gilbert, but he's not in this game. So I say Taka Michinoku just because most people, you know, remember Taka. See, I don't think I had this in WrestleMania 2000. I don't think I had Warzone. I've gone back and played Warzone, but I feel like it's clunkier, right? I was much more of a fan of the THQ games than I was the Acclaim games. Not that the THQ games were perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But it's like, you know, to me, I'm biased because this is the game I played growing up. And everybody's got that bias of their game, you know, the WCW games, the NWO Revenge. But like, and this is where, you know, I've looked at enough games now, like just trying to plan the next one, right? That my brain shut off completely. That I lose track of, I lose track of which ones have better career modes on the Nintendo 64. Like, so we've done WrestleMania 2000, we did 2 full season modes as Triple H. If I was smart, I would have picked a second person for the second one, but I wasn't. Hey, Chyna, I see you teaming up with Rikishi. You think he's going to help you? You're dead wrong. I'm going to teach you a lesson. Playtime's over. Tonight, you two will face each other in a steel cage match. It will be fun to watch you beat each other up. Good evening. I like Raven. Honestly, the name is a little misleading, right? Because you would think as a wrestling streaming thing, it might be because my favorite wrestler was Raven. And I appreciate Raven. But it's more, I used to have a different, like, this username is an evolution of a different username. I used to have more of a Edgar Allan Poe quote the Raven nevermore username that I still, you know, see. I appreciate the Raven TNA runs pretty well, mostly because I don't remember. I mean, ECW Raven was good. He was controversial, but wasn't like the one that I had to, you know, I didn't watch as much ECW growing up, mostly because I didn't know it existed, right? I mean, being a Midwest Southern child, ECW was not on my radar. TNA was on my radar by the time that came around. Let's see, can I actually get out? I think I can. Oh, damn it. So it's like I haven't appreciated TNA until, or not TNA, ECW until much later in life. Right, you know, it's kind of one of those things. When I grew up, you know, I heard stories of Von Erichs, right? because that's what my father watched. He, you know, he was a Sportatorium Dallas guy. So he watched mostly WWF with the occasional WCW mixed in towards the late 90s. But I mean, he was, you know, he was watching WCW in the early 90s with Bill Watts and, you know, those kind of things. So that's where, like, my history is, right? Like, so growing up, I was not exposed to ECW because that was not the type of wrestling my dad was gonna watch. You know, I was, what, 7 in the year 1999, right? So it's not like I was on the internet. I wasn't, you know, e-fedding it up with the boys. You know, until, that's what it's like. TNA was kind of like my first exposure really to the alternative to WWF. Because I remember pretty well when Sting went to TNA. Watching that on TV, when Sting made the jump after being gone so many years. And I don't even, that wasn't like my first exposure to Sting, right? But like, I remember going to see Sting at a Ted DiBiase like local indie thing that came by, you know, that came to town when Ted DiBiase was like doing the religious promotion thing he had going on. But like, here in a minute, remind me in between matches, and I'll show you two. We'll have a little break because I'm gonna need it because I'm fixing to lose. Damn it! We're not losing that. So I will show you two cool things. YouTube, hang out for just a second. All right, YouTube, we're back. We're gonna try that match again because we want to. Damn it! I was talking and not paying attention. We actually wanted to lose that match. Shit. All right, we did this. I was actually supposed to lose that match. I got to talking and forgot what I was doing. That's okay. I've been to various house shows. Been to TV tapings. I've never been a pay-per-view. Never done WrestleMania. Can't afford it. Right? Like, just, that's a pipe dream and a half at this point. But, probably, like, again, I grew up, I remember more of a different, of the John Cena era, right? The 2005-ish era of wrestling. But I wasn't big on the indies, so it was either a TNA or a WCW. Or not WCW, WWF, whatever. So it's like, Eddie Guerrero was like my, you know, that's such a bad answer these days, but Eddie Guerrero was my one of my favorites. But I didn't, you know, I kept up more with TNA, you know, after that part. So like Eddie Guerrero probably is the answer of growing up. Later in life, You know, again, I was a kid, so like my favorite wrestler were everybody's favorite wrestlers, right? Everybody loved The Undertaker. Everybody loved Kurt Angle, Triple H, you know, not so much Triple H, but you know, there were appreciations, but I grew up and started more keeping up with like after The Rock and Stone Cold. All right, at least it didn't take us long to lose that match again. I didn't keep up with ROH, you know, I wasn't hooked into the scene. Chapter 7. Punishment Part 1. Haven't we been punished enough? Chyna, I was hoping that you would be able to throw Rikishi around, but instead you lost. Feel disappointed. Get out here so these people can see the beating they paid for. From now on, I decide when and where you wrestle until you redeem yourself. Tonight, you must make Benoit submit within 5 minutes. Golly. Defeat. 5-minute submission match. Defeat the opponent within 5 minutes. Great. It's kind of a weird, like, at this point, they're like, not, like, you know, Stephanie's in the picture. We're not acknowledging this right anymore, right? Anybody pay attention? Is disqualifications in this match, or can I use a steel steps? I forgot to pay attention. Well, we've got 2 continues. Oh, hey. Rikishi's here. Okay, disqualifications not on. Great. No, I haven't played Wrestling Empire. I've seen it played, right? I feel like I've seen it play, right? I watch, you know, I consume content just like everybody. So like, you know, I watch a lot of New Legacy Inc. For those familiar. So I'm sure I've like seen it and appreciated it while they've been playing it. So there's probably like not a lot of wrestling games I haven't seen played at some point, right? Because those guys play everything. All right, we got 3 minutes left, but like we have to figure out a submission that Chyna knows how to do because we haven't found it yet. I prefer the IC title, probably. I don't know, like, as a concept, like, the IC title makes more sense to me. Rikishi, you're helping, but not helping. Oh, there's rope breaks, okay. Alright, so we need to start slapping some submissions on to really start wearing Benoit down. Yeah, we got 2 minutes left. Figure out go. No, not that way. Run that way. I didn't put my back up to the ropes right, but we're getting there. I have to focus. All right, not great. Rikishi, like, coming in was helpful. Like, don't get me wrong, that's a rope break. But also, like, really hindered my ability to, like, really work that match. Work it the way I wanted to work it. Alright, we got a minute, and I don't feel confident. Like it, I mean, you know, luckily this game lives on a lot with modded versions, right? Like, this isn't modded, but one of the things that, you know, really helps this game live on is the modding community. Come on. We got 30 seconds. I'll come back to that thought here in a moment. Right. It's some Xbox-ish type controller. It's not an Xbox controller, but come on. Damn it. Alright, so how far into the 5 minutes? Like, I really should probably just, like, quit and come back, because now we're... Yeah, we'll just quit and come back. So, like, my favorite SmackDown game probably Here Comes the Pain. I don't remember having Just Bring It as a... I don't even remember, like, hearing about WWF Backlash as a game. Alright, here we go. Try this again. Not a lot. I mean, not, for sure not anymore. I used to own the SmackDown versus Raw games. I used to have all of those up to like 2013, and I think I still have parts of those, because like I've got, I think, the Stone Cold Collector edition of 13, but like the regular ones I had, I got rid of, I don't know, years ago. At some point, when I'm feeling dumb with my money, I may start picking up more of some of those games again. I always enjoyed the SmackDown vs. Raw series. Like, that was... I bought into the yearly release thing, as stupid as that is. But I probably haven't bought a... I know for sure... Let's see. I think I have 2K22 on Steam. I think. But that was and I don't honestly even remember why I bought that game. And I'm trying to remember if I bought it or somehow got it in like a promotion thing. Okay, Rikishi, you're really helping. But like, it's kind of a detriment. Like, I feel like if Rikishi wasn't here, I probably could do this in 5 minutes. But the fact that Rikishi's like in my way, trying to quote unquote be helpful, like it would not be sad if Rikishi got out of the ring at any point. Alright, somehow I hit Rikishi. Golly, man. Just like... Alright, we got 2 minutes left. Again, we got 2 minutes left, and I feel like Rikishi's getting in my way. Benoit's not even holding his head. So, I doubt we're gonna do this, but countered. I guess she actually does have a double leg Boston. Like, again, I understand. Thanks for the help, Rikishi. But you really are, like, killing my chances. So I guess, see, now I'm like torn. Do I go ahead and start over because it's after 5 minutes? Or do I see if they make me start over? Like, Rikishi, get out, man. Golly. Killing me. No, that's not an abdominal stretch, damn it. Like, he's probably not anywhere close to being ready to submit. Rikishi, get out of the ring, man. All right. Thank you. It's like, okay, I've now got to take this into my own hands, apparently, and get him out. Benoit's not going to do it. All right. Again, I feel like if I could just get... That's not what I want. If I can just get Benoit on his own, I feel like I can do this in 5 minutes. It's the unnecessary help from Rikishi that I'm feeling is killing me on this run. That's going to be a pretty quick rope break. Yeah. No, don't drag. Don't go that way. So if this doesn't work, I think the key will be how to get Rikishi out of the ring as quickly as possible. All right. Come on. This is just awful at this point. Just tap out, man. You know, when I was thinking this path, you know, with choosing Chyna was going to make it rough, I wasn't thinking because it took 10 minutes to make Chris Benoit submit. I think they're going to make me restart. Yeah, God bless. Release German, but I've got the there. God damn it. I'll just go for something. All right. So now Rikishi. All right. The classic throw the stairs at Rikishi strategy seems to have paid off. What I did, man, is like, Rikishi, you're getting in my way, so we're gonna just have to knock you like the fuck out here. And something that I've like learned because of like the other path, a lot of times if you throw a weapon at the throw a weapon, it like takes the interference guy out for some reason. No, I never. This is whole purpose of this is because I never did as a kid. Like, you know, I only had the version that that erased itself, right? So this is my moment, as it will. The whole premise of this terribly long path that I'm on. Alright, we got halfway done, 2.5 minutes. Get back in the ring. I feel much better about this. We've done Dudley tag teams. Those actually were just after we finished WrestleMania 2000. we did a Dudley Tag Teams run. Hello, Daniel. Welcome to the middle of us kicking Chris Benoit's ass. Come here. All right. Got a minute and a half left to make Chris Benoit tap out. I feel like we're on a path to do it. Got a minute left. Like, all right, he's at least holding his head now. No, stop it. Sure. I take all sorts of tips. Viscera is planned for the hardcore title run. Not the next one, but I think the one after that. Or he might be the next one, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Yet. Watch, I'm gonna get it at 5:01. She doesn't, but like, her finisher doesn't help do the head movement. Her finisher is the unfortunate, like, it's just a power bomb. And so far, I have not found, there's no reason for us to continue down this. It's like, see, like, I could get a special, right? But like, I need to find, no, not in this game. She doesn't do a pedigree in this game. That's what's terrible. She does a pedigree in WrestleMania 2000. In this game, she does a power bomb. Because she's not Triple H's girlfriend anymore, so if she doesn't do the pedigree, it's dumb. I know. Yeah, she has the power bomb in this game. Because, but like, I need a different. All right, and Rikishi's. God, don't jump like that, you idiot. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take him to the outside here. Because out here, nobody can hear you scream. I mean, you know, I'm more than happy to prove it when I get a special, but she doesn't have the pedigree. She's much different moveset than Triple H in this game. Because at this point, she's with Eddie. Stop throwing me back in the ring, man. It's a DDT. Okay, Daniel, watch this. Hey, I'll show you. It's a schoolboy. So, grapple at the back. Look, schoolboy. Right? unless it's a light grapple, which... Okay. Most other players, it's like heavy grapple. Feel like we're not going to get there this one either. So, Daniel, you were right. There is a back sleeper that does help. And we have to do this again here in a moment. It's like, I feel like we're, because I chose Chyna, at least, but he's holding his head already. Like, damn it, I did. Okay, well, I might have screwed this up, but I feel like we got new tech for the next one. We're just gonna cheese it. There it is. God damn it. Daniel, you were genius. I felt like I tried to find that back sleeper a lot and I couldn't find it. 240. 240. What kind of number is that? I didn't hit save. Damn it. Glad to have you from the UK. For those of you watching live, if you do enjoy what you're seeing, be sure to leave a thumbs up on the channel. It helps recommend it to others just like you. Chyna, it seems like you really want to make me mad. Grrr. I admit I went a little easy on you, but now I'm really going to beat you into the ground. Domestic violence is not okay, kids. I've arranged your match for tonight. I'm going to be a tag team match against Road Dogg and Mr. Ass. But if you don't find a partner, then it turns into a handicap match. You think you can find a partner? You think anyone in the locker room would help step up to help your sorry ass? Good luck finding a partner. It's interesting when they use butt and ass. Chyna was walking around looking for a partner. But even those who didn't like Triple H would lend a hand. But like, why didn't we just go to Rikishi, right? Like, Chyna started to head back to the dressing room and ran into Rikishi. Why didn't you ask me? Are you still concerned about our last match? I was forced into that by Triple H. It was nothing personal at all. Plus, we really brought out the best in each other, right? Let's give Triple H something else to whine and cry about. So Triple H isn't the general manager at this point, right? But because he's the boss's daughter's husband at this point, he had a lot of pull in 2000, right? And often, because he was the champ, he kind of was the general manager. Just actually, you know what? I'm kind of tired of playing as Chyna right now. We're just gonna play as Rikishi this match. So like, he wasn't an official general manager, but he kind of did run the place. It was kind of, it just is what it is. That's kind of why in like some of the, I think specifically, well, he is today, but at this time he was still just WWF World Heavyweight Champion. But like, if you watch like the Undertaker World Heavyweight path that we did, right? We complain a lot about, you know, why do we have to do what Triple H says? Why is Triple H running the show? Well, because Triple H was running the show at that point. Damn it, he picked us up. Yes, the McMahon Helmsley era. It's an interesting era in time. God bless.
1, 2, 3.
Billy Gunn, I don't like you. Get out. That was happenstance. And what's funny about, like, you know, the McMahon Helmsley era, right? Because they did the whole thing. They were together for a while, right? And then the invasion happened and they kind of separated, right? Because she was on the ECW side of things. That's not really what I meant to do. And then, like, they kind of stopped acknowledging it for a while. When she became general manager of SmackDown, they kind of stopped acknowledging it for that they had a relationship off of the screen, right? As Triple H went to Raw for that period of time, they kind of stopped just interacting. This is... She kind of disappeared after the... But see, like, wasn't she general manager in 2005? 2006? I don't know why we did a Billy Gunn taunt there. Who missed the Super Bowl? When was she general manager? Was that 2003, 2004? I guess it was Bischoff era, right? I mean, that's part of it. It was Bischoff era. But anyway, shortly after that is when she disappeared from TV. Yeah, see, you know, and then she became... Wasn't it at that time when she disappeared and started becoming more involved in WWE.com? Like, she took a backseat to performing and being on TV and started running more corporate stuff. And I think she was then the media team lead. Don't quote me on any of this, by the way. This is all bullshit off the top of my head. Alright. Alright. We could stop doing that. That'd be great. I think we need to get Chyna back in here, probably, because I am sucking dick with Rikishi today, and Mr. Ass is just showing me his ass. Nope, she does not have a get in the ring move. All right. That was a weird transition to a drop toe hold, but it worked. Alright. Alright. About the time he got out is when I got out. That was terrible. Alright. Mr. Ass, I'm not feeling it. like, if you ask me to name 5 X Division champs, right? I can come up with AJ. Holy shit, what the hell is that? I can name AJ, I can name Samoa Joe. I can name Christopher Daniels was probably an X Division champion. Consequences Creed. Is he an X Division champion? Before I give my last one, somebody tell me if Consequences Creed is a valid number 4. Jay Lethal. Okay, maybe I was thinking Jay Lethal. But I think and this is God's honest truth answer, and you'll judge me for it. My favorite X Division champion, Kevin Nash. He's so agile for his time, right? He just brought new star power to the X Division.
1, 2, 3.
See how many people don't like that answer. Oh, absolutely. That's when they were just like, they were like, what can we do with the X Division title? I know. We'll give it to Kevin Nash. He deserves it. I don't even remember Abyss being an X Division champion. It doesn't surprise me, though. I mean, at least Hornswoggle was a cruiserweight.
2, 3, 4.
I mean, it's almost as bad as that, but at least Hornswoggle, like, it wasn't about limits, no, per se. But, like, Kevin Nash did not represent the style of X Division or the X Division wrestlers that they were trying to feature. He did not represent anything about that. Kevin Nash is the least high flyer wrestler since fucking the Great Khali. I mean, like, Great Khali probably took that title away from Kevin Nash because the man could not bend his knees. At least Kevin Nash could bend his knees. Kevin Nash was just we need something to make Kevin happy. Here, slap the X Division title on him. It's the most Vince Russo like type booking of didn't understand what made the X Division the X Division. And we're gonna swerve everybody, brother. Kevin Nash was great. Kevin Nash is not a bad wrestler, right? I mean, it's nothing against Kevin. But in 2005, Kevin Nash was on his way out of professional wrestling. He would have been on his way out of professional wrestling. And just wasn't the style. X Divisions were supposed to be the high flyers. They were the cruiserweight without the limits, right? I mean, that was the whole gimmick. I mean, Samoa Joe was not a cruiserweight, right? He wasn't like the small guy, but he at least did high fly moves. He fit the style. I know. That's the one, like, is that the movie that Kevin Nash actually got, like, stabbed? Or is that a different movie? One of those early movies he was in, he got, like, actual stabbed. Because they forgot to, like, switch the knife. So that may have been whatever movie he was, like, blonde in. short, spiky blonde hair. How is this match 11 minutes, by the way? Petey had one of the greatest finishers, yes. And Petey still, like, I think still does the Canadian Destroyer the best. Everybody else that does a Canadian Destroyer doesn't have the same oomph that Petey had. But much like what the super kick has become, too many people do it. Yeah, like Cena should have never attempted a Canadian Destroyer. I mean, good on him for actually like getting the rotation and such. But like the fact that John Cena, it's kind of like that, the like stupid stunner Cena's tried for a really long time and only like somehow managed to hit it in some manner more often than not. And it's like, why did anybody think some kind of springboard stunner for John Cena was an acceptable thing? Like, I get it. You don't want to do, you know, we want to like add a sixth move of doom, right? But all right, got to stop talking, because 13-minute match with Road Dogg and Mr. Ass that has gone as poorly as this, means I have not been paying attention. I'm just clicking buttons. I ran into Rikishi. Damn it. Cena was what Cena was needed to be at the time, right? He was the golden boy who made, at a time when they needed a star. He was able to be that star, right? I mean, he is the only non-factual platinum artist. But I say that as a John Cena mark myself, you know. I see John Cena in a much better light than probably he deserves. Because he was my Stone Cold. Although, I do think, while the spinner belt was cool for approximately 1 month, the fact that the spinner belt stuck around for 10 years is ridiculous. And he should be, that is all John Cena's fault. And I will never not blame John Cena for having to look at that title belt for 16 years. Right? I mean, it's all John's fault. Because somehow that era wasn't treated like the Smoke and Skull belt. As soon as Austin lost it, boom, Smoke and Skull was out the window, right? Why didn't we switch back to the regular undisputed title design after John Cena lost it? The US title was cool. And it really probably like should have stopped there, right? But they were like, oh man, everybody loves that US title spinner. We could do it again, right? And it was fine. It sold merch, but that should have been the excuse to like get a different design if they didn't like the undisputed design anymore, should have been the time that they were doing it, right? And that comes from somebody who does own a spinner belt. But it should have never been the main title design for as long as it was. You know, we had to populate, but it's like, you know, I think about like the things that were around when the spinner belt were introduced, right? It was like, oh, that's because spinner rims were, you know, big and popular at the time. I'm pretty sure spinner rims went out of style before they rebranded the belt. By the time the belt was like retired design wise, spinner belts or spinner rims had been gone out of society probably for 5 years. Thank you, Billy. The spinner belt's not in reach, otherwise I might. 17 minutes and 30 seconds. Holy shit. Honestly, the Miz's spinner belt was, you know, just top notch. That's the joke. Since when? Yeah, that's fine, right? But the second Cena went to, as soon as he wasn't on the brand with that belt anymore, that's where I was like, why? Chyna, why do you always beat me? Okay, I'll challenge you. I'll give you a shot at the Intercontinental belt, but there is a catch. If Rikishi interferes in the match, then he's fired. Also, the title will revert back to X-Pac. Basically, this is a handicap match with X-Pac and myself. Now I'll show you what happens to those who oppose me. Championship match, hardcore. Only requirement is to win. Caught Triple H there. You know, it's kind of one of those things, like with the Cena retirement tour, right? Like, what I have a fear of, this is my fear with the Cena retirement tour. I'm okay with the retirement tour. Mostly. As long as they do not give him a belt. The Cena retirement tour does not need a championship run anywhere near it. He doesn't need to win the Intercontinental title. He doesn't need to win the US title. Doesn't need to be a tag title. Like, because I know the inclination is going to be to give Cena the belt that he never won, right? Cena was never an Intercontinental title holder. So somebody's going to be like, oh, we should give him... We should make him a Grand Slam champion or a proper Grand Slam champion or whatever. We shouldn't do it. Shouldn't do it. He doesn't need it. Now, it's like Cena should stay as far away from the titles as they possibly can. I don't want to see John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I don't want to see John Cena versus Gunther. Not what I want to see. I'm not sure what John Cena match I want to see. But I don't want him nearing the titles. He wants to slum it down with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Great. Give him a Tozawa match, right? Like, put him against Chad Gable. But like, don't let him near Uncle Howdy. We've seen that play out too much. like, if I have to say what belt, like, my favorite belt is the Winged Eagle. I don't mind the Attitude Era World Heavyweight after the Winged Eagle, right? No, it's not that I don't like Cena. I like Cena just fine. But Cena has a tendency, and it's not Cena's fault, right? This is not necessarily Cena's fault. But most guys that end up wrestling Cena do not look better after the match. They don't end up better. There is no John Cena rub, right? It's just not. They don't end up being a better superstar at the end of it. They've gotten better with Roman Reigns, like having not such an adverse reaction, right? But I think the only person that has killed more superstars' careers than John Cena is Triple H. Right? Like, John Cena doesn't hold a candle to Triple H in like this, 2000 eras. But man, did John Cena kill off a lot of potential. No, some of those people, maybe they were never going to have potential. Maybe they looked better on paper. But goddamn, we never got to find out a lot about a lot of them. So like I said, I don't know what I want the John Cena retirement tour to be. But like, that's what I haven't figured out. I don't know what I want it to be. Probably what I want it to be is not what will happen, and is probably not what majority of fans want, right? I can be in the minority. I'm fine with being in the minority, right? It's not my issue. My issue is I just hate for a 1-year retirement run that somebody like Chad Gable, who's not necessarily been booked the best anyway, loses an important spot just because like he gets booked against John Cena. It kind of goes back to, and I'm going to reference other sports here, and I'm going to pull quotes, right? When Peyton Manning was deciding to retire, right? Peyton Manning was retiring near when Derek Jeter retired. And Derek Jeter retired, and he told everybody in advance, this is last season, right? This is my last season. I'm going to do it. And what happened? Every stadium made it about Derek Jeter. Every game the Yankees played that year, the other Yankees might as well have not shown up because he was all about Derek Jeter. Not that it hadn't been like, in previous years, but it was more, let's celebrate Derek Jeter and all the times that he beat us, right? That was it. So when Peyton Manning decided to retire, he didn't tell anybody. When he decided, this is probably my last season, he didn't tell anybody. He's like, I saw what Jeter went through, right? They talked. He's like, I really hated the fact that it became about me in a team sport. Wrestling's not a team sport. I get that. But this next year will be all about John Cena, just like it was in the year 2010. Because it doesn't matter what Cody Rhodes is doing. It won't matter what Roman Reigns is doing. People will tune in because they want to see John Cena. They want to see the retirement tour. It'll sell good tickets. It'll be good money. It might move some PLEs, right? To be honest with you, I have the same thing with CM Punk. I didn't need another CM Punk run. If CM Punk wanted to be... Hey, look, it's Chyna doing a pedigree. If CM Punk wanted to come back to wrestling, I would much rather CM Punk train people. I would much rather see CM Punk in NXT doing an occasional match. But if that's what he wants to contribute to wrestling, that's fine. But I don't need a CM Punk run on Monday Night Raw anymore. I just don't. I don't need a CM Punk going after the World Heavyweight title. But that's a minority, potentially a minority opinion. I'm not going to speak on whether or not that opinion is great or not. Holy cow, stop kicking my ass. That's coming, you know, from somebody who's never had to deal with CM Punk. I don't have experiences with CM Punk. I try not to judge CM Punk by what others say about CM Punk. I don't care. But like, I don't need it. Kind of like how, you know, we've grown accustomed to. Boy, this turned into a ranty fucking championship path video, didn't it? Golly, you guys got me ranting. There's not much else going on, so I guess that works. So I'm sitting here sucking ass in these matches. Yeah, you can play the SmackDown ring in this game. You can't play the Sunday Night Heat one, but you can play SmackDown. Where was I going? Oh, like, I'm glad to a point that, like, The Undertaker has decided that The Undertaker should be retired, right? Even if The Undertaker makes an appearance, it's not The Undertaker we all know. They call him The Undertaker, but it's Mark Calloway. It's the American Badass Undertaker. And I don't mind, for some reason, I don't mind that as much. But that's because the last time he did that, he knocked out The Rock. That's fine. I don't need The Rock in my wrestling anymore. But what I have to remember is that wrestling has always had older wrestlers from the previous generation come back and do things, right? I'm not going to say make stars, right? I mean, my God, Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe are in this video game because they came back to help, you know, McMahon be stooges, right? There were always wrestlers that came back, even in this era. WCW, all that stuff. Good Lord, I'm losing my... This is no disqualification, right? Like, why haven't I gotten heel steps? I can sit and enjoy the current wrestling product. I don't watch on a weekly basis much. A lot of that has to deal with other stuff, though. Like, I just, other than you guys, I don't have a lot of people that enjoy wrestling in my life, right? And I could go out and meet people. That's not the point. The point is, I don't have a lot of people like, oh, did you go see SmackDown the other night? Right. That's not it. I went to a SmackDown TV show last year. It was fine. I enjoyed it. It was actually, I went to the one where they introduced Adam, no, not Adam Pearce, that they introduced Nick Aldis as the general manager of SmackDown. I thought that was really cool. I wish Nick Aldis could wrestle in the WWF or WWE. Good Lord, listen to me. I'm sounding like an old man. More so than usual. All right. X Factor. Pedigree. What in the world? Why'd you all get up? That's bullshit. When did X-Pac start bleeding? So it's like, it's not that I don't enjoy the current wrestling product, but like I just find myself not as tied to the current wrestling product. I can watch it, I can leave it, you know. Good Lord. I'm not sitting at home waiting on it to show up on my television every night. I don't know what Triple H was doing there, other than letting us win. I do believe that was the last chapter. That was. Tonight, there is a new IC champion. It's Chyna. Please give a round of applause for Chyna. Congratulations, now you are the IC champion. But you gotta do... I know that match... What annoyed me was that they both got up after that pedigree. They was like, oh, no sell McGee's over here. All right, let's check our percentage and we'll wrap up. You would have thought I had to beat Edge, right? But for some reason, X-Pac was the Intercontinental title. Don't worry about it. It's the path. It just changes. Hello, over in Ireland. 79%. Please tell me that was at least some progress. 74 to 79. 5%. I'll take it. It's not great, but it is what it is. We're to a point in all of these paths where they're just gonna they're gonna be little chunks and bits, right? So let's see if I update the sheet, refresh my pivot table because I'm a nerd. We have completed 8 of the 14 runs needed for 100% in this game. So thank you very much for joining us, YouTube VOD watchers. Leave a comment, thumbs up the video, do all the things, subscribe if you'd like to, watch all, I can tell you how many, hang on, 30 videos that were released before this Chyna Intercontinental video. Have a good day. We'll see you on the next one.